Hello everyone, here's the next episode of Pokemon Green. Last time we arrived finally in Celadon City, we faced the gym, and now we are headed to the game corner where we're gonna meet some familiar foes. These familiar foes are Team Rocket, and not only that, but this part of the game is mandatory to advance the block. So yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Eradicate should be faster than you. Because Flareon is not fast. So there's nothing fast about this Pokemon. And nearly one shot. That'll do nothing. Probably one damage. Each life is that weak and that doesn't help that. Your defense is 65 base. So the fact that it still does one tells you how weak that move is. I better tell the boss, even though all I have to do is just stand here and no one would ever be able to go down. Also, yeah. Yes, I did break into your operation. What you gonna do about it? Try to beat me with Eradicate, possibly? I like how I got it right with what Pokemon he had. Don't even know, crit? Nope. That's the first time we didn't see a crit so far. It didn't use Quick Attack. Because Quick Attack has priority, so. Not Eradicate. Let's give you some screen time since you didn't get barely any last time. Just use Tackle. Tail Whip increases our attack because of glitches that exist in this game. But it still lowers our defense too. Gotta love it. Of course I miss, but they can't miss. As long as you hit, you get out of here with at least over half your HP. I don't know how close you are to leveling. Not close enough. Burnt, even though I didn't even use a fire move. Because I don't have one. I don't have a fire. Not until level 33. It doesn't learn one until level 33. So right now this Pokemon cannot even hit a ghost type. So I'm trying to get it to level 33 so it can have a move that can hit ghost type since its Slurn said it's something. It's something. Let's just go with that. Alright, 50 HP away from your max HP and confusion, you should be fine. You got high special in this game. So yes, you could literally be a mixed attacker. The only thing that sucks is you're slow. That's the only downside to you. You are slow. Karate chop? Nope, low kick. It's using low kick because of the normal type that you are. Despite the fact that it looks at one of your types, it doesn't look at the second one. Because God forbid a freaking Pokemon has two types. I mean, the literal first Pokemon in Pokédex order is literally a dual type. And then the next non-dual type is literally the water starter. And then after that, it doesn't. That won't happen until you get to the rodents. Or no, Caterpie. Caterpie. Caterpie's full of pure blood. Anyway, I'll see you back when I get back there. Alright, now we're back. The only thing we can do now is go down. Now, when you were a kid, these puzzles were kind of confusing. But if you are an adult, you remember them puzzles. And now you can learn from them. Level 17. Oh wow, that's very on the level. Do you level? Nope. Alright, here's some screen time for you. Twin needle. Just use twin needle. And just like that, you're gone. Gotta love that that's the thing. You can stay out. Only thing Reimer has is high HP, that's it. Let's get you some screen time too. I have no clue who's closest to what level and whatnot. Only thing I do know. That's super effective. Believe it or not. Weak, but it's super effective. A crit would end this fight against the Zubat and you didn't get it. Fight is 60 damage and it can flinch. That's a normal type move in this gen, so if it's a normal type that can learn it, it gets a move that it can literally make use of. That's gonna hurt. Doesn't hurt as much as it did whenever it first gets it, but it hurts still. No poison. After it was getting crits, then it really hurt. And we got quick attack. It don't know quick attack until level 20 something. Okay. And there's our first level of the day. I can't level you until you get level 32. Evolve you until you get level 32. You see, unlike the remakes of the Gen 1 games, those teleporters take forever in this game. Seriously. Another Moonstone. Which means you can get all Pokemon that needs the Moonstone to evolve. There's 4 of them. I don't have room. Wow. To be fair, none of y'all can learn Mega Drain. Besides these two, but you're not a special Pokemon. No one here can learn Dig. And we already got Fly. I'll use this HP up on you. Make you more tanky. What is this? TM7, which is what? None of y'all have a horn. Currently. I mean, I can get rid of Horn Drill because you can buy it at the shop. Just get rid of Tackle. Because Tackle can miss. But yeah, we can get Horn Drill back, so. The issue is, you know, Horn Drill is a one-hit KO move, so if you miss, you have a high chance of missing. So yeah. Super Potion, we need one. Like I said, these platforms take forever. Alright. What you have a Rattata. At least that is an actual Rattata that's in the correct level. Remember that guy with a level 16 Raticate? That thing can't even at level 16. Under level. Yeah, if I was at level 20. Doesn't Brock give you more attack? If he does, then this is good for you. You should get level 30 now. Next. Let's give you some. Just like that, level 30, right? Nope. Were you a youngster at one point in your life? Because all you have Eradicates and Rattata. Or as we used to say as kids, Rattata. That little bit of experience gets you to level 30, and you're getting Razor Leaf, which means 5 Vine Whip, you're gone. I like how it gets Vine Whip at like 14, level 14, and you don't get another grass move that does damage until level 30. Which is a long time. Alright, Grimer. Next, we have a Coughing switch. Do you? I don't think you see Coughing until you get to very far end of the game. I don't think that's gonna get there. Nope. Alright. Use the best freaking animation you can get. But literally a flash in a line. Level 27. Coughing. Oh, we can stay right out there. If you get a crit, both of them will crit. You got the crit. There's no way that's not a crit. As soon as I saw how much damage they did, I was like, that's a crit. I don't think there's an item in here, is there? Hyper Potion? Do we already have a Hyper Potion? Okay, we're good. That means we still have a slot open. Can't use that until we get the card key. I think that's the right one, the name for this one. Go ahead and use low kick for that. Crits. Oh. That little bit of experience levels you. Wow. Okay. This item here is a TM, and the TM is for, I mean, that's something you can learn, but screw it. Double edge is stronger than takedown. There's nothing over there, okay. Rare candy, one of the easier to access rare candies. Would you imagine this game without these little tiles that you spin on? I love how you can skip this fight, but I didn't. I need experience because, like I said, until you get Ember, you don't have a move that can literally do damage to any ghost type. And keep in mind, it doesn't learn Flamethrower, and Flamethrower is not a TM in this game. So yeah. Eradicate, huh? The reason was I keeping Pikachu from evolving. What was the reason? Well, I know one thing, whenever I evolve it, I cannot give it any more move. It doesn't learn another move, so I don't think it does. Nope, so literally I have to get it to level 41 just to be able to get it most of its moves. Okay. I think this is a calcium. Or that. Give that to our starter. Thing is, that can cause our HP to be in differently. It goes up by 1, but it doesn't actually raise the space HP with it. TM2, which is Razor Wind. What's Razor Wind? Well, Razor Wind is a 2-turn move that does 80 base damage. I don't need Whirlwind. You would think that, oh, it should be a flying type move. It's not. It's not. It's a normal move. It's a normal move. I meant to say Lift Key, not the card key. I'm thinking of the Sylph Company. Let's see, how much more damage does Double Edge do? Jeez. It's 120 base power, but wow, 1-shots. I would love for you to hit with Horn Drill. Okay. It does. I love whenever people tell you whenever you can stand on the spot where he drops it, which is literally right here. I'm standing on top of the item. And there's the lift key. And now we can use that elevator. And that's where we're gonna be heading towards. Alright. first floor. Not really. Eradicate. No Grimer. Now, since you are a Flareon, you have 130 base attack. There's your attack stat. 92. Now, if what they did in Gen 2 was make Flareon have, you know, the same base special defense as its special in Gen 1 and made it a special attack instead, it would have maybe had use, but it's still slow. You have to remember, it's a slow fire type, which is not good at all. Horn Drill? Nope. It can hit. Higher chance of hitting the lower their level is. If you play Pokemon Stadium, you know how Horn Drill sounds. I don't know if I still have my copy of Pokemon Stadium. I know I have my N64 though. That's one thing I do know. I never was able to actually transfer any Pokemon from my Pokemon Blue game to the game. Now this is the Calcium. If I was able to use it. You're not losing. You're definitely. I'm keeping Leech Seed no matter what. Oh, it's an iron. Okay. The only one that can make use of iron is literally the starter. Literally, I see it. Because everybody else has mid defenses. How can you not let me freaking battle y'all without y'all actually saying anything to me? I have to walk up to y'all and for y'all to be able to do anything. Which is funny. If quick attack don't one shot, then that means it has some bulk. Well, my stats are up now. But the thing is, I think you're gonna level right after this fight. Nope, not yet. Sandshrew, come here. Sandshrew is weak to grass. And it's gonna be freaking very one shot now. Because crit, Razor Leaf is basically guaranteed to crit. So, what's your last Pokemon? Arbok, okay. There's your Arbok animation. Okay. I love how the second one always usually hits. Wow. You should get level 28 because of this. But you didn't. So Pikachu has to be level 41. And you have to be level 32. Okay. Well, since Sandshrew has defenses, you have to use Double Edge to attempt to one-shot it, and no. I don't think you're gonna really crit. Chance should be slow. Ekans. I need to check Beedrill's moveset. Alright, quick. It learns a new move again, and it learns Pin Missile at level 30. Okay. Sand Slash, easy. Easy. Alright. Before you face him, there's a super potion right behind him. Now let's face him. I love how I talked to him, but he didn't say anything. He just flipped right back. It's like, you were talking to me? No, you weren't. No, you talking to me for real? Okay. 3 Pokemon, one's a Kangaskhan. And this is an Onix. You can't do anything against an Onix, even if we had your next move. Only Pokemon I literally can use is you. Good miss, Razor Leaf. It's a one shot, because it's doubly weak to it. Level 31. Oh, it's 31. I thought it was 33. Yes, you can learn something. Get rid of Tackle, because Tackle can miss. Quick Attack is there for priority if we need it. It's all about thinking straight. There's your Rhyhorn right there. Got a goofy face. But it doesn't look like it's leaping at you, it just looks like it's just thin and stalled. Well, here's 2 things. You cannot actually use Horn Drill against it because it overlevels you. It's stuck in the rage now. Okay. We can have fun with this. How much do you do because of rage? That was a crit, so can't really count that. 11 damage. It's not consistently 11 though. Too late for that. I love how Kangaskhan actually outspeeds you. It is increasing its attack with rage. Not like it matters. If this doesn't take it out, then the poison and leech seed will take it out next turn. That's what I thought. Level 31. Yep. You evolve in 1 more level. You learn a new move at 32. Unfortunately, to get the Sith Scope, I like how I was standing where it was. Oh boy, I thought I had 1 less slot for it. And our next destination is Lavender Town. Good thing is I don't have to walk there. Alright, we got some items to deposit. I said items, not Pokemon. Deposit item, we're depositing. I don't remember what TM this is. We're depositing. Dig, because none of y'all can learn it. No, we're getting that town map back though. That's one thing we're getting back. We're depositing the lift key because it only has 1 use. And Silph Scope will only have 1 use too whenever you're done with this area. Ah, we get to go through Lavender Tower. Did I even face any of the trainers up there? I don't remember facing any of them. I didn't. Hold on. Alright, we're back. I faced every trainer up there. Just had to pull and just getting that out of the way. I'm gonna put you first so I can give you some levels. I don't know if Pidgeotto is first though. If it is, then because there's our fourth rival fight right here. Alright, what we got here? Pidgeotto? Yep. Mirror match. His doesn't have fly like mine do though. It's been a while since I've seen Razor Wind, but I'm gonna show you how Razor Wind looks like in animation form. It's a 2-turn move, it has increased crit rate, but it's 2 turns and it only does 80 base. And there you go, there's Razor Wind. Execute, easy. That's easy. I can add 2 choices for you. Let me get some more AI using Hypnosis. I'm getting lucky right now. The fact that it hasn't hit a potion. I didn't even know you had a regular potion in this fight. I don't ever think I'd seen him use it. Fun fact, whenever he evolves Exeggutor, this Pokemon has none of the moves that Exeggutor has. No, it doesn't have any moves that Execute have. They only have the moves that Exeggutor has. So it's only 3 moves. And there's your Gyarados right from this game. Anyway, next Pokemon, because Water and Flying is very weak to Electric. Oh, it's lived. That does 40 base damage, so as long as you don't miss, we won this. Kadabra. I got 3 options, but you are weak to Psychic, and you're weak to Psychic, so funnily enough, you can have that Kadabra could be an Alakazam right now. All he has to do is trade it with some. Of course, Fly misses. All he has to do is trade it with someone. And just like that, that's over with, because Kadabra has no defense. It only has special. And now we're facing your starter. Alright, Horndrill, you want to work first try? I would love for you to work first try. Unaffected. Oh, it's because it's faster. They can't be Horndrill unless they're slower. And we don't get the speed increase until Koga. If only Charizard would have this move. It would basically make Charizard the worst starter to have at the end of the game. For the rival. Oh, there's no Cubone in there. Let me see. There's no Marowak in there. Even if there is, you can't catch it. I've tried in my before. The only way you get a Marowak is if you level one yourself. The only way. You're a channeler. I don't even know what they have in their hands. The only move you can use that can hit them is literally fly, so... Nightshade does exactly how much what level the Pokemon is that uses Nightshade. Level 28, do you learn Wing Attack? No. I find it funny how nothing has shown up yet. Ghastly, the only ghost and poison type line up to this point. There's only one line of ghost types. So they literally only had 3 Pokemon to show, but Gengar is nowhere to be seen in there. Because you have to trade to get it. And the only time you're gonna see it is pretty much the end of the game. So if you were in the late 90s with no friends, you will never have a Gengar or a Alakazam or a Machamp of your own. But you see 2 of those. Or Golem, but you won't ever see Golem without. You will never see a Golem without actually get one for yourself. There's 5 trade evolutions. So basically that's confusion, but with ripple effects. Really? You must have really wanted Pikachu gone. He's like, I got Pikachu gone. I'll get caught now. Haunter? Ghastly. Okay. Well, fly. They're the only thing I can use. I didn't even know Cubone shows up this early. I thought it was the top floor. I don't know if you will survive a fly. You definitely survive a fly, okay. Which means I can catch you because I cannot status you in any way. Because every status I can give him deals damage. Alright. Only other Pokemon that can show up is Haunter, and I highly doubt Haunter's gonna show up, so... We go heal up. I don't know if Haunter shows up on this floor though. I didn't even think Cubone showed up on this floor, but he does. Good thing is, since this is the Ghastly line, they have no defense. So Fly is pretty much a one-shot with a crit. No need to. We lack ground moves and we lack anything that they're weak to. Because if I use the bug type move on Ghost and Poison type, it will be neutral. Ghastly evolves at level 25, so. The fact that you can get an Abra to become a Kadabra at level 18 basically makes the Haunter line be very, very weak. Because, you know. I found an HP up, and that showed up so fast. As I was saying. Because of the fact that Haunter becomes, I was gonna say, Ghastly becomes a Haunter at level 25, and a Kadabra becomes at level 18, it can become a Kadabra. All you have to literally do as soon as you get Diabra to evolve, you just literally trade it, and then boom, you got a Alakazam at level 18, because that is actually legit. And get one of the strongest Pokemon in this game at level 18. You just need a friend or a second copy of the game. That's all you need. Nothing more. Not that hard to get a friend, you know. If you get you a Alakazam. I love how you don't have to come up here at all, so you literally don't ever have to face this one. Unless you want the experience. Haunter. Still no Haunters yet? What's with all these level 22s? The nightmare here is the fact that none of y'all have a Haunter yet. Y'all have bad eyesight. Alright, what is this? A nugget. So we got 5,000 right there. Lastly, Haunter. There it is. There's the Haunter. And as you can see, this one makes more sense than the one we got. This actually looks like a good sprite. You should survive. Yep. They could have brought that sprite over here. Only thing you can attack this thing with is Poison Sting, and I don't think you're gonna do enough to knock it out because it's doubly resistant to it. Of course you do use Confuse Ray again. Parafuse. That's gonna do 22. Of course you're gonna get freaking You got a stone wall here. There's the hunters I was looking for. But no fly won't one shot. Unless it crits. Yeah, unless it crits. Level 30. Cool. Now that you're level 30, I can start getting someone else on level. Unfortunately, I can't use you because you have a horrible moveset. I'll use you whenever we get to the top floor. Don't know if Haunter shows up on this floor. I think it does, but knowing my luck, it won't show up. That'll do a third. Look. Ghastly base special is 100, so that was me guessing. Let me guess, you get paralyzed here. Shockingly, no. 29. Oh. There's the real damage it does. You won't survive another Nightshade. You will survive a lick, but not a Nightshade. Not like it matters, you just one-shot it from there. Well, the only move that you can literally hit this thing with is Ember, so you do half with Ember. I think Thundershock and Ember do the exact same damage, but remember, one has a better stat than the other. I ain't trying to see. I'm trying to get to the freaking. I'm trying to get to the darn thing, and y'all keep giving me encounters. There's the Cubone again. Wait, was there an item down there? Did I miss an item? No. X accuracy, which makes it so you can never miss. Because they didn't know how to program this game. .24 is the level before you can evolve a Ghastly. Let's speed that up so we can continue on. This should be a Haunter trainer. Oh, it's a Ghastly trainer. Okay. I love how they just place a rare candy in front of you so you can grab it. And now this fight, I have to switch you and you. Cool. Yeah, it's a big bone, ain't it? Either Razor Wind's gonna one-shot or it's gonna be very close. Not Razor Wind, Razor Leaf. Alright. You outspeed up the Zubat. Oh, you want to miss now. You want to miss with it now, huh? Okay. You're letting this thing wow you, which is funny. Supposed to be the other way around. Now here's the Golbat sprite. It's not like the one where we got where his tongue is completely out. Coughing. Oh, you can come out, yeah. Can't poison the poison type. With a poison move. Waiting over for you as well. Next. Alright, Zubat. You scratch. Next. Eradicate. You just stay out for the experience, and then boom. A crit would be nice. That's exactly how much a crit would do. Give me all 5, please. Of course not. Can't give me all 5. I don't know if it does. Okay. I wasn't sure if I will get it from there. I didn't know you were that close to level 28. If this Thunder freaking Shock was Thunderbolt, this will literally one-shot it. So, of course, these 20 spots of space is not helpful. Drop that, drop that. I don't need a Silph Scope anymore because we have no reason to go back in there unless we want to try to find. Sorry, try to find a hunter, but other than that, there's literally no real point to doing that. It sucks too. Now, there's a few things I would like to do before we even consider entering this episode. It's gonna be a little bit longer. First, go in here and talk to this girl. She gives you Swift. I think in the remakes she gives you Return, but this is Swift. It's funny how you can learn Swift. That's funny. And now that we are down here, let us take care of some fishermen. With their realistic looking Goldings. And now we have a Venusaur as soon as this fight is over with. Of course, you survive with one and put us to sleep. You immediately wake up. I don't have to worry about switching in this situation since I know that all his Pokemon are water types. Does paralysis matter? No. Alright. Venusaur, here we go. Here you get to see how bad Venusaur's sprite is in this game. They really wanted it to look like a frog dinosaur like Pokemon in this sprite. Now look at his HP, 103. You see Venusaur out of the 3 starters evolves the quick and easiest, not easiest. It evolves to its max form. The whole line gets there the fastest. After you get through with this one, then and I will forever look at this sprite and not know what it was they were trying to do here. I couldn't make out anything of this. You told me to figure out what this sprite was supposed to be. I couldn't tell you. Do you get level 30 because of this? Is there any trainers that's not a fisherman here? It's not looking like it. I need you to get level 32. The fishing fool? Did you say fishing fool? $27. Well, I know for a fact Goldie's not outspeeding you. You just need one to hit. You just need one to hit. Can you get one to hit? Thank you. And now that that one has hit, we are now in the next fight. I don't know when. I think Goldeen becomes seeking in the 30s because, you know, Goldeen's line is very forgettable. Even though one of the main trainers in the anime really never used it, even though they had it, because it's a fish. I mean, where are you gonna use a fish on the ground? That's unethical. You scratch. It's literally all you can do. I don't know if they use hypnosis because you are a poison type or just use it to put you to sleep. What I do know is it's not knocking you out unless it keeps getting crits. Poliwag is not even that slow. Bubble is a horrible choice. Water Gun does more damage. Water Gun does 40. That's a good crit right there. Shelter, which has a lot of defense. Please. I said please, not miss. Thank you. And now you're level 30, you need 2 more levels or me to get that move I want. Good crit. Next is a Horsey. Stay out. Not like they give them ice type moves. They only give them the moves that they were leveling up with. Really a miss because of that one smoke screen. I love how they use the smoke screen again, and then I hit 2 smoke screens and still hit. All right, is there any more trainers to worry about? Was that the last one? Yeah, that's the last one. So I'm gonna wake this Snorlax up, attempt to catch it and fail. But first, save. It's only 2 Snorlax in this game. It's only 2 of them. One of them. The other one's in the Cycling Road area, if you saw that episode where I went to get Fly. I think that was previous episode. Anyway, Pokeflute. Here's Snorlax Derpy Sprite. First try poison is great. Headbutt's gonna destroy you. And now we have to attempt to catch this thing. Don't you love our luck in this game? This wonderful thing that can happen is it can say the Pokeball missed the Pokemon. For example, here. You missed the Pokemon. Yeah. That's a thing. And most of the time you're gonna be dealing with this Pokemon. Oh. Boy, it actually gave me a chance to catch it. So yeah. That's the catch right here. You missed the Pokemon. But you get 1 shake. Don't ask me how that works. Let me guess, another rest? No rest this time, okay. You missed the Pokemon. You're gone. It did literally 55 damage first try, so... Go back to sleep. Rest. Sleep actually gives us a higher chance of it actually getting caught. Whether you leave it or not. Unfortunately, we're not in the later gens where lowering his HP matters as much. As long as a little sliver of HP is gone, he can rest. Amnesia makes it so it can't be hit by special moves like that. We have some Great Balls, so we don't have to worry about that. And that did 45 damage right there. I don't have a Great Ball. Wow. Be right back then. Alright, let's try it again. Perfect, okay, Great Ball. As I said, the catch rate in this game is weird. But always remember, the first 2 generations of Snorlax was its peak. It was the peak. It was its peak moment. And now that we're done catching that, we're gonna both shop in Vermilion City. Sorry, Vermilion City. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Next time we'll be taking both paths of to Future City. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. Hope you have a wonderful day. Next time we'll take the path that we just took and the other path to Future, which is Cycling Road. So with that being said, take care, be safe, and hope you enjoyed the episode.